First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, set to get this one started. Off we go from the Superdome. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. Now Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run it here with Etienne. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Travis Etienne. Touchdown Saints. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll go play action now with Penix. A throw on the move is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 34.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. London brought in motion. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. And that ball incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So, this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. A throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. Oh, awful play call there. This one is intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 41-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On play action, Penix. Moving left. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That one good for 29.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. That's caught right side. It's London. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Saints' 5-yard line.
On 2nd down, Penix. Forced out. Good blocking, and he's in. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Falcons. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tighten up. Hey, smash. We going to go. 70 Lion. Hey, smash Bronco.
They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Saints going to use their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Out of the gun, he'll throw. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Cardinal. Come on.
Well, he just does deep. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's Robinson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Jonas Sanger on the stop. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 2. They'll go again with Robinson. He looks forward for maybe a yard. It's Carl Granderson this time to make the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and
1. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Falcons with the early lead. More from New Orleans after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard. From the gun, here is Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he will score. Drake London. Touchdown, Atlanta. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. Shaheed with the catch. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down.
3rd and 7.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's taken in. Alcantara's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Short pass. He's got Calcaterra. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Grant Calcaterra. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
We typically see the big guys up front, Mike, make plays at the line. But every so often, he's able to drive through, get in the backfield, and take him down for a loss.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. There wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
It is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he will go all the way. Drake London, touchdown Falcons. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Falcons will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's deep for Olave. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Clark Phillips.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd
Plant.
and 3.
It's Penix.
27-yard line.
For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 39 yards. 1st and 10.
39-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Falcons.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
A gain of 15. And the Falcons 1st down.
From the gun, it's Penix. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
His kick is good. Makes the score Falcons 3, Saints 14.
touchdown. It's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 16, under 10.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. First catch in this one for Olave. And it gives his guys a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready up.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk, check out.
He'll drop to throw. Right back to Olave. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
The offense retains possession.
Here's a run going left. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Beanie Bishop there on the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Hey, check that. 70, Timber, look. Ready.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
Third and short, you think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. This defense was ready for all of it. They string them out wide, nowhere to cut, take them down for a loss.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Saints will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Throwing now, Penix on first down. That pass caught right side, Valdez-Scantling. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
3rd and 2. Here we go. To throw is Penix. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. One final throw before the break. Now, deep ball for London. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. You look middle here, and there's Olave. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. He'll look to throw. And down to the flat, and it's complete. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Throw right side to Olave. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And pick up 3 or maybe 4. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle.
To the 49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo.
Well, he's going to have a lot better moments than this one, Mike. You just can't force that throw. Not at this level. It's going to cost you more times than not. And for this young rookie, Hopefully this is one that he can learn from and not continue to repeat.
And now, after the pick six, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick six, but add on a 2-point conversion. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drop. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
This is taken in at the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Come on, set. Hawk 70. Check. Go street. Hey, smash. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Trey Palmer. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 16.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down, New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a 1st down.
At the 49-yard line.
Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
He'll get this out wide. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And he's back to the the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They'll look to throw yet again. To the goal line and in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown Saints.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Saints are able to cut into the deficit. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Alante Taylor is there for the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
19 Tiger.
From the gun, here is Penix. Over the middle, caught by London. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
The 46-yard line.
Here we go, set. Back to 60, back to 60.
On first down, it's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he will get into the end zone. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Falcons will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
24.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready up. Come on,
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Taking off. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
60 Vice.
Now, faking the give. On the move left. He'll take off again. And nice work there. Go into a slide and gain about 7. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
On the double. Set.
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. He's going to run it. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Divine Diablo. And for the sack, it's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Cut 19. Cut 19. Cut, cut.
He'll drop to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Cougar 19. Yes, guard. Ryan. Teamwork. Man, I'm going to put that jersey on.
Saints going to use their second timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Oh, let's play like a team. Street, left, street. Trap 60, trap 60. Check, hurt, hurt. Get up.
Throwing now from the gun. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down.
19 tight, 19.
Now the lefty panics on first down. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
7 Lions.
On second down, Penix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Chase Young. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up third and long.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
He's got room at the 30, and he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. And how about that? Third a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
First and goal, Atlanta.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. It is brought in the end zone. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Falcons. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. Shut up.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
47-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can...
He works free. Right side. And he will score. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, New Orleans. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Sometimes you can get a little carried away when you feel like things are going your way, and I think that's the case here, Mike. You get the touchdown. Now they're thinking, all right, let's get the ball right back to our offense. In this case, I think the aggressiveness ends up costing them.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. On second down, it's a run with Robinson. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 13.
3rd and long.
Here we go.
They'll throw. It's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Tiger, 19.
He'll look to throw. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. He connects with Palmer on that one. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
60 Bison, 60, go!
That is caught out wide on the RPO. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
Tiger, 19 Tiger, 79 Bronco. Check go.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And he is going to have a Saints first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up. They convert, and the drive stays alive.
First down.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Third and long.
Panther 60.
They'll look to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Check. Hurt. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
60 Bison. Check. Rig alert. Rig alert. Go. Say, hey. Go.
They'll try to pick it up with Etienne. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
Saints 37.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
In this situation, Mike, the kicker has a few options. He's looking. Is there a hole in the recovery unit? If there is, that's where the ball's going to go. But he can go high hop, he can go bunt, or he can try to just hit a line drive and hope for a deflection and let his guys go chase down the ball.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. Now, deep ball for London. He's got it! What a connection! He's down inside the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 47 yards.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but just puts a little too much on it and ends up sailing over his head.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. Here we go. One final play. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Justin Reed. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.